Hello everyone, GameDog here, and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun. So, last time we started out and we got the mission to go meet Crawdon over by his house. I gotta get in the habit of pronouncing it the right way, but the problem is I really don't know which way is the right way. Is it Crawdon or Crane? I'll never know. Anyway, they seem to know a little of Sol Sanctum's mysteries. We got these two again. These are the two that actually, borderline killed us years ago. The Elders of Vault, Elders of Vale, must not permit anyone to enter it, not even Crawdon. Crawdon, can we use him? His knowledge is meager thing. We can use him, but he's more stubborn than we expected, and cunning too. Cunning beyond measure. He won't go willingly. Then we can always. Oh, they found us again. You there, what are you doing? Hey, we're just walking here, alright? What are we doing? Were you eavesdropping us on our conversation? No. You know, when I was a kid playing this for the first time, this game was actually the very first time I ever heard the word eavesdropping. I don't know. Hey, you're the ones who are sneaking around. Hey, he's not wrong. Sneaking? Who are you? Yeah, who are you to accuse me? So Crane's engagement was with you. Yeah, we're off to meet him right now. And this appointment is important enough to drive us away. Sure. Your errand is more important than our own, then. Sure, whatever. Go. You're letting us go? Are you sure, Satoros? Oh, we have some names now. Minardi, yeah. Minardi, we have no reason to delay these children any further. Let's go, GameDog. Alright, so can I actually talk to these two? Go, children, you mustn't keep Crawdon waiting. You better leave before we change our minds. Okay, then. Now, okay, there's something I actually want to do real quick before I actually continue on here. If you press start, you can actually go into this menu right here, and there's a couple things I would like to change in the settings. A couple things I always do when I play Golden Sun. First off is the window color. I personally really like a dark green. It's my favorite color, so we're going to change it to that, and that's what we're going to be using for the rest of the game. Most likely, unless I feel like changing it. You never know. Message speed I like to change to fast. Kind of like with Pokemon, you should always do this in this game. This just really speeds up conversations. Speech. What speech is? You may notice that when characters talk, you hear that this like weird little sound effect. I don't know about you guys, but I personally find it a little bit annoying, so I usually opt to have this off. And auto sleep. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea what auto sleep does, even to this day. My best guess would be, yes, it's dark green now. My best guess would be, up here is right here. When you like have the game on for like an expanded period of time without actually doing anything, it kind of like makes the screen go black. Then it's a little bit like a screensaver where you can like just press any button, it'll fix back up. I'm assuming at this point. I've never actually utilized that feature before. Anyway, let's see. The elements of alchemy: earth, water, wind, and fire. They plan to set them in motion. With earth, water, fire, and wind, I believe. Is the order important in this game? I don't think it is. And the 4 elemental stars are the keys. These are things even I, a trained alchemy sage, do not know. Alright. Let's see. Oh, GameDog. You look like something's bothering you. Me? Well... It's those two, isn't it? Satoros and Minardi were their names, right? And as per usual, I may be mispronouncing them as well. That's always been a problem I've always had with this game. I don't know, the fact that, like, the fact that I was a kid when I first played this game really got me into the habit of reading things incorrectly, and there are some really embarrassing ones later on that I can't wait to tell stories about. Anyway, Mount Elf and the Sol Sanctum. They spoke as if they'd been there with their own they've been there with their own eyes. Isn't that strange? Sure, I've never actually been there myself. I mean, my character has. Yes, you can't enter Mount Elf without a very good reason. Oh, it's sacred. And if they enter secretly, then they might be thieves. We have to go and tell the High Elders in the village. Wait, everyone. I still don't know how accurate the things they said were. We can do nothing until we confirm what they told me. Then what should we do? Well, we'll go confirm it. Do you mean we should go into Sol Sanctum by ourselves? Isn't that impossible? Why would it be? Just because climb Mount Elf is forbidden? Yes. We're just going to see whether they've been to the mountain. Surely that would be acceptable. Well, we'll be fine if they don't see us, right? Sure, I guess? I don't know. Right, we won't be doing anything bad up there. This'll just be our secret, okay? Of course. Then it's decided. We'll make it later, okay, Game Dog? If you're just gonna elect me, then I might as well take it. Yeah, there are some dangerous places between Mount Elf and Sol Sanctum, but you can handle it, right, Game Dog? Odd how they don't give you a prompt there. You're more than cautious than Garrett is, Game Dog, so you'll be fine. You don't have to be so blunt. Alright, so he's gonna go grab something real quick. These items we're actually going to need in the Sol Sanctum. And I say items because I want to say there's actually like 4 right there. They're just like stacked on top of each other. Anyway, let's see. This is our best bet. Alright, let's go. Alright, can I actually look at the item he gave me? If you've hit A, you actually go into this menu instead, where you can actually view your synergies. Those are magics we'll deal with later. Let's see. Do we actually have it? No, we don't have it quite yet. Oh, right, Creighton has it, who is not in our team whatsoever. Anyway, so, Mount Elf and the Sol Sanctum are, let's see, I want to say they're up in this direction. Oh, you know what I want to do, actually? I want to talk to villagers more often. Do you need to go past here? Not anymore, we don't. You mustn't go beyond Creighton's college. Yeah, there are monsters everywhere out there. You know, one thing I've never really done so much in this game is talk to NPCs at all. Vale stays pristine because of Mount Elf's purity. Tank that purity and you risk terrible retribution. No, I'm gonna assume that happened a few years ago. Anyway, let's see. We have, now, okay, we have, we'll go in there later, but Mount Elf is actually up here. But we have this man who's gonna be blocking us and is very angry about the whole thing. You're not planning on sneaking up to the Mount Elf, are you? Of course not. Yeah. Well, I'll overlook it this time, but I've got my eye on you, Game Dog. So you actually have a little bit of a stealth element right here. This is the only time you actually have to do this. You basically have to like sneak up without him noticing you, but if he does notice you, I'm actually going to do it right now for the sake of showing off. He just does the exact same thing again, and yeah. Like, you just gotta sneak by. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I didn't realize his range was that high. Oh, hit the wrong button. Mount Elf is a sacred peak. No one can climb without permission. All we gotta do is wait for you to go up the other end. Yeah, there we go. Okay, good. So now let's go past him. No way of knowing. He has no way of knowing we're coming up here. Anyway, so we're at the Sol Sanctum entrance now. Let's see. Oh man, this is such a good-looking game. Even in this day, I still think this is probably one of the best-looking games on the GBA. This is the entrance to the Sol Sanctum. This is the first time here, right? I've played this game several times before. I'm going to say no. I doubt that. Few will ever get a chance to see the Sanctum firsthand. You know, I have a feeling that's going to happen a lot in this game. Me having a hard time differentiating between if I want to answer from Isaac's perspective or my own. Oh man, that's something else that's going to be a little bit hard. It's remembering that I named my character Game Dog. Remembering that I named my character Game Dog. I mean, I usually like to try and call the characters after their official names whenever I can. Okay, so we have some bats right here. I actually saw some. Oh no, we don't actually. Yeah, Isaac doesn't have attacking synergy yet. What about you? Okay, he has flare, so we're gonna use that on him. It's not like Final Fantasy flare. It's not the most powerful thing on Earth quite yet. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. I think it's actually powerful enough to actually destroy all these enemies. Not quite. Let's see. That's gonna destroy that guy. There we go. Okay, good. So, one thing you may have noticed about magic. That a lot of it can actually hit multiple enemies at once. This is a bad example to show this off. However, this game actually does something to ease up balancing-wise a little bit, which I think is really interesting. I'll get into it later, though. It's a little bit technical to actually talk about, and you kind of need to run into multiple enemies in order to make it work. Actually, here's a good example right here. Let's have Isaac attack you. We'll have Isaac use flare. Now, do you see? In the menu here, it says that flare can actually hit 3 characters. You can tell by the 3 ticks right next to the red, which indicates the element. Red is fire. So whenever you select an enemy, you'll notice that you occasionally, or when you go to an enemy, it'll only do the one right next to it. So yeah, this one only hits the one on the left and right. If you were to have it select the Wild Mushroom 1, it would only hit the one on the right and not the one on the left. Now, you might actually wonder, why on earth would you not hit for the exact center then? There's actually a reason for that, and one I think is actually really creative. Notice when Jenna casts Flare here, the Wild Mushroom is going to take 25 damage, however the one next to him only takes 18. This is interesting. Basically what this means is that if you, okay, basically what this means is, yeah, whenever you hit an enemy with a type of magic, every sort of magic that can multi-hit like that has a source. like the direct center of where you hit the the direct center of that magic's influence will be where the most damage is dished out. And you can actually min-max this a little bit later. It's a relief, it's a relief of a Minotaur. The right eye is sparkling, but there's a hole where the left eye should be. So okay, here's our first quote-unquote puzzle of the game. I guess maybe second if you count that previous room sort of like this, which took a little bit longer than I expected actually. I want to say that a door is up here. Oh no, there's a chest right here. Let's see what's in here. We have a small jewel. Okay, well, all of a sudden I'm getting a little bit confused here, but well, not confused, but like I thought that led somewhere else. You know, it turns out I don't really know this game as well as I used to, but I still feel like I can do a very good job doing this game regardless. Like I feel I can play this game pretty confidently. So let's just for the time being, let's oh, critical hit. That should that didn't kill. Interesting. Okay, well. I want to say, let's see, what one did I have Jenna attack? I want to say I had her attack Vermin 3. Because I want to, yeah, we'll just do this. So, and 2 flares in a row, even though it doesn't hit the ones on the side for more damage. It does actually, yeah, okay, that should be more than enough damage to actually kill them all. Okay, good. Okay, so let's put this jewel back in the Minotaur eye. Okay, yeah, so we can select our character right here. Let's go into our menu. Small jewel, a beautiful eye-shaped jewel. Doesn't even really look at it from the menu, but we'll take the game's word for it. We'll use it on the statue. Game Dog says small gem into the empty socket. So we're going to hear some shaking. I'm not sure if that's possible to see on OBS, but yeah, it looks good enough. You hear the sound of shifting stone. So that'll open up a passage somewhere. And by law of average, you can probably assume where that passage is going to be. So let's head over to the yeah, let's head over to the left side of this trident-shaped room right here. And there should be a door that opened up on the end of. Oh, okay. Well, battle first. By the way, monsters. Anyway, let's see. I want to say Jenna is the weakest of the 3, so I'm going to have her use magic. I think that's kind of the point of using her in the first place. Now, something else I think is kind of worth noting here. Notice how when the bat takes damage, it has 1 exclamation point. However, when the vermin takes damage, it has 3. When you attack an enemy of an element and it has 3 exclamation points, that means that you hit him with their weakness. And we are finally getting a level up as well. So yeah, elemental weaknesses are a thing in this game. I notice it's not really as big of a factor as it is in most games. Like, it's no Pokemon. Like, I don't think you do, like, double damage. Or it never really feels that way. I could be wrong in that, though. So we have this mysterious room right here. I have a ton of statues in it and some oddly laid pebbles. What's wrong, Kraden? Those 2 said there were a hidden passage leading deeper into the sanctum. I've come here many times and I've always looked through it. Strange. I've always imagined Sol Sanctum would look different somehow. What do you mean? Sol Sanctum was built in honor of the sun. There ought to be something here to reflect that. I was always puzzled why there wasn't. If there is a hidden passage, then maybe it leads to... Wait, yeah, well, let's see if we can find out. Think he's serious. Should we help him, Game Dog? Of course, that's why we're here in the first place. But it's too dangerous for us to split up. We should stay together. Alright, so there is a secret to this room that we'll find out next time. So there we go. Thanks for watching.